Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Center 22. We're back here on Elm Creek with Grober's Games. So we're in the month of May now and we are sitting pretty good already. We got some fertilizing weed control to do today. But one thing I was checking out, I got contacted by Chuck this morning. And there's a used 12-meter sunflower head he said he just got in. And he said he would be willing to sell it to us for a little under 42 grand. But my concern is, at least talking with him, is will our combine be able to handle it? And he said it should be able to handle it. Which makes me a little bit concerned. But I think we're going to go ahead and get it. Just because I've been wanting a bigger header for as much as sunflowers we've been doing. We'll end up using it in the long run. And worst case scenario, if it proves to be too much, it just means that we might have to think about upgrading our combine a little earlier, but that'll be quite a few years down the road because I want to get quite a few more fields before we worry about that. So I think we're going to purchase that this morning. We'll go pick that up. And we're going to have to find a header trailer for that. Let's see here. There it is. We don't need a spare wheel. We'll go with Massey Red. I wonder if it's too dark of a gray. Let's go with I think that looks about right for it. And we'll just go with black for the rail. So it kind of matches up with the combine. We'll get that picked up as well. And we'll have to get that header back and get that fixed up today as well. So I think how we'll do this morning is we'll unhook the truck from the trailer and we'll go pick up that header trailer first. This backed out here. The one thing I noticed right away on that header, it doesn't have like the chopping head. I shouldn't say. Well, it is. I guess this is technically a chopping head, so to speak. Like it's got the blades on there to like chop up the stalks underneath. Oh. Nope. Just a second here. Sorry about that. But this head does have like the chopping blades underneath for chopping the stalks down. So I noticed that one doesn't. So that'll be an interesting change for us. I don't think it should affect us too much. But before we do that, I kind of want to check on all the livestock this morning. We got a bunch of new sheep. Birthed a new sheep in now. So we're slowly starting to build our sheep herd back up again. And I noticed we got quite a few that are approaching again to the point where we can sell them and make a little bit more money. And it's starting to become a little bit of an awkward cycle, so to speak. At least that's what I feel like. So I'm kind of wondering, I think we might hang on to these sheep until we get one of these other sets that are closer to reproducing. So that way, as soon as we remove them the following month, we'll be able to get the barn refilled again. So I should probably check on the chickens as well this morning. I wonder if we're getting some that are... Yeah, we're getting some that are getting pretty old. So, yeah, 41 months. Let's get rid of those birds. Let's get rid of those this morning. Easy $1,200, so I guess you could say. Even though they'll probably affect our egg production for the day today, but it won't be that bad. But right now, I don't have much else planned for us today besides getting that new head, new head home and getting that worked on and fixed up. Oh. And we got, like I said, we got our own fertilizing to do today. I haven't really looked at contracts this morning either, and it looks like there's not much out there either. So we'll probably end up getting all our stuff taken care of, and we'll check again on that. And we'll see what we can pick up to make a little extra cash. Like I said, I'm kind of hesitant with Chuck saying that this This 12-meter header shouldn't affect the combine too much. It shouldn't tax it for power wise. But in reality, I don't know for sure because I have never been in an environment where sunflowers were really heavily harvested, so to speak, is probably the best way to put it. But there's the new trailer and there's the header. So my thing is, I didn't think about this till we got over here and made the purchase. Is that get the tailgate back up? We'll go home and grab the little header first and get it back here and get sold to Chuck. I didn't think about whether or not this is gonna fit into the shop. 'Cause I think this header trailer's way bigger than 12 meters now looking at it. I should have probably looked at other header trailers, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. Let's kind of get an idea as we drive here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Just a slight issue, so we might just have to pull this inside the barn for now when we get the new header trailer home and slide it through the one way there. Oh. This is not going my way today. Oh, come on. See if I can at least... Nope, not going my way today. Let's see here. Did Giants change how this works? Okay, there we go. I had like issues with the other header trailer on No Man's Land. I wonder if it's not going to clip on. Kind of looks like it has, but it's hard. Well, we're going to give this a try. See what happens here. Hopefully it'll ride all the way back. But I think we'll have to just... Seems like it's staying on, so maybe they changed the way some of these header trailers work in one of their updates, and I never realized it just because I haven't messed with the header trailer since I very first started playing this game, so that's kind of interesting to see. Huh. But I'm trying to think now. Well, originally I was planning for us just to save a bunch of money, but if we can't get all our equipment put away this winter, may be a little bit of an issue for us. But worst case scenario, I can always back those Kilbros wagons into the shop, and I think that should be fine yet. Hold in here and get this dropped off and slow back, trade it in towards Chuck. Let's see here. $1,000. That ain't too bad. I think we've only had that for 2 years, and I think it was like 35 when we bought it. So I don't feel like we've lost too much money on this little business adventure. In fact, it paid for over half this header when you think about it. A little bit over half. Let's see here. My OCD is going to bug me trying to get this on here this morning. There we go. Oh. And see, this one just clips into place, so it must have something to do with all the certain trailers are meant for certain headers, so that's what I'm going to take away from this little shindig. But we're going to get this back to the shop. We're going to take it off, get it fixed up so that way it's ready to go. And then we'll get this put away, and then we're going to start working on getting all our other tasks done for the day. So we'll jump into the time lapse here, And we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everyone, this is where we're going to start wrapping up today's episode. Not a super exciting one. We got quite a few contracts done. I mean, I guess the only exciting thing is we did make a new purchase upgrade for the farm. And like I said, I'm still kind of hesitant on it. And I was sitting here thinking, you know, worst case scenario, even if we go like 2 or 3 miles slower per hour normal running that head, we still will be covering a lot more ground than we would be with that 5.7 meter sunflower head versus 12. So I think in the long run we're going to be fine. And I was sitting here thinking, you know, I think it might be time to let go of those Kilbros wagons. And I think we might upgrade to one bigger gravity wagon for now. I mean, they hold probably about 700 bushels altogether. But I was thinking of upgrading to, I've been thinking for a while about upgrading to a Brent 640. And I think that's probably what we might do, and that will kind of take care of our storage situation as well, because it'll be easier to back just one of those 640s into the shed versus us trying to have to back 2 Kilbros wagons every season when we're done with harvest and such. So I think that's the way we're gonna go. So we might do that next episode. I'm not sure yet. It's something I'm still a little hesitant yet because I still want to start saving a lot more money so we can get another piece of ground bought. But like I said, we're gonna wrap up today's episode here. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.